I am not selling jewelry. All right, my look, I gotta show you guys. This is just the starting lineup for my show on Sunday. So I have a show on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. It is gonna be vintage and last year's like Valentine's because I want to get the hearts out there before I go on my cruise. Thank you, Jonna. Hello, Laura. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to feel like a person again. You know how you don't feel like a person? Hey, Deborah, how you doing, girl? So my name is Marissa, right? A lot of you guys know that. My name is Marissa LaRock-Herrig. My consultant ID is 95712. I am currently a fashionista within Paparazzi, and I am Black Diamond currently. Last year, they created Pink Diamond for me, which I will be again this year. And I'm a six-figure bling boss with the company, and I am a Crown Club 50 holder. I am doing this training. Hey, Deb, what up, girl? Aw, thank you, Jennifer. And look at these. Did you guys see these things? Ah! I am the Marissa of the Marissa. In case you guys didn't know, it is a Z collection necklace. Now we are about to head into Z collection season, right? So in February, traditionally, Paparazzi offers the contest to win a Z collection named and designed personally for you. And so I wanted to give you guys, thank you so much, you guys. Hey, Cheryl, how you guys doing? I wanted to give you guys the top 10 tips. I am offering a sprinkle prize, right? So because I'm getting ready for this vintage show, again, it'll be like all my personal stash, and then it'll be heart pieces that I've had set aside. But this is the sprinkle prize, okay? So if you guys sprinkle my show, it has to be publicly. You'll be placed into the drawing. Michael actually does check. He loves that people put that they shared and then it's not there, so, because you can see. So, and this is also the sprinkle prize. It is a vintage Z for my show on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, okay? So today, I wanted to talk about the top 10 things you should know if you guys are going to go for a Z collection. It is a stiff competition, and that is number one, right? Number one, remember it is a competition. You're going to hear a lot of people tell you that they are going to go for a Z collection, and you will have friends, if you have made a network in this business, say that, right? And your friends, guess what? A lot of them, even though they say they're going to go for it, it's not going to happen, right? And so I've seen people tell me they were going to hold themselves back because their friend was going for it this month. And I'm like, nah, like all's fair in love and war in the sandbox, right? And so I always tell you guys, remember that this is a competition. It is one of the fiercest competitions that Paparazzi ever has to offer. It is like do or die time, right? I also wanted to talk about there are only 10 winners. That's it, 10. So Paparazzi has been in business since, well, it's 9 years as of January 1st. And so if you think that only 10 people have won each year, that would be 80 if we were thinking logically have won total. However, thank you guys. Thank you for sprinkling. Like I said, this is our sprinkle prize. So make sure that you guys sprinkle publicly, right? If you think about it in that aspect, that only 10 people win and that only 80 spots really have been given away throughout the company, then you need to think, and plus in the beginning, they allowed somebody to win 2 times. They do not allow that anymore, right? The Z stipulates that if you have won a Z collection, you do not qualify. If you have ranked elite before the Z collection competition has gotten underway, which the traditional rules were if you have ranked elite before March or February, excuse me, then you cannot qualify for a Z collection either. So there are only 10 winners. And so if you think about the amount of consultants and you think that we are growing as a company, the competition is getting stiffer each year, okay? Now, the other thing is social media is your friend. I know that we are all set in our ways, and this is what my kids tell me. They tell me that Facebook is for old people, right? They're like, seriously, I'm not on Facebook, it's for old people. And, you know, depending on which child we're talking to, my oldest is a Twitter person. My second is an Instagram. My other one's a Snapchat, TikTok, right? And so you guys want to make sure that you have started and created. Thank you. You guys want to make sure that you guys have started and created the buzz and started getting your business and your name out on every social media type of site that you have. You have kids at home, or you have grandkids, or you have nieces. If you guys are not familiar with something, YouTube is a great resource. And so I want to tell you guys, hey guys, welcome. I want to tell you guys that you guys need to utilize YouTube. I also have a YouTube channel. It's Marissa's Bling on a Budget. I also have a website. It has over 15,000 pieces of jewelry, and no, I don't just buy jewelry to buy it, I sell it, right? And that's important to this, and we'll get to that point in a little bit. So social media is your friend. You guys need to get out on all the social media channels. Do not wait till Z Collection necklace season starts. Do it now. There's MeWe. There's so many things out there. I don't care if it's Reddit, right? You guys need to be heard. Hey, Mac, what up, girl? You guys need to be heard, and you want to build the network, okay? And so, like I said, if you guys are just joining me, we do have a sprinkle prize, right? If you guys are new to me, you guys will want to register with my program, and you just type register, hit enter, and go to your private messages and click the link. It must be sprinkled publicly. This is my vintage Z collection. This is from when I first started. This is 2017. It's called Iconic. This is for my Saturday show or Sunday show at 4 p.m. However, if I can't fit it all into one 4-hour block, I will pull out another vintage Z, and we'll do another vintage Z at the second show, okay? So the other thing is that you need to sign your life away. So when I started, and that was in 2018 is when I won my Z collection. Hey, what up, Debbie? When I started and when I won my Z collection in 2018, the rules had changed a little, and they could very well do so this time. And they had a rule that you needed to have a personally sponsored consultant attend convention to qualify, meaning it didn't matter if I had all the points in the world. If I did not have a personally sponsored, Google it, mom, right? Every mom's a Google it, mom. How do I get this out? You have to have a personally sponsored consultant, meaning that you have signed up a consultant underneath you, and they have to be registered for convention for your points to count. Meaning you could have the highest points under the sun. That is how many, I flipped my camera. That is how many people I am looking to add to my team this year. I'm looking to, or this month, I'm sorry, 10 consultants. I try to take them on in chunks so that I can give them the help to get off the ground at one time. Hey, Nicole. So you want to make sure, right, that you guys are actively trying to sign up consultants. And when I say that, number one, getting your name out there is a big thing. Having fun while you're doing your show is a big thing. Number two, it's like put your heart into it, right? I know that when you are honest, both with your customers, and I had a conversation with somebody on my team last night, and I said, you being, you having to think of a conversation before you go live, that's not like developing relationships with your customers. But when you talk to your friend, I don't plan out a conversation. I call up my girlfriend and I say, hey, what's going on? Right? And then I tell her whatever happened during the day and everything like that. So if you are planning out what to talk about on your live, you're doing it all wrong. Don't do it, right? Put your heart and soul into it. And if you guys are true to yourself and putting it out there, then you are going to get a lot better response. Yes, absolutely, Carmen. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that always be true to yourself, and that you guys have to make sure that you're signing your life away, because the nice thing about convention is this: not only do you need to have one personally sponsored registered for convention to qualify, but each personally sponsored that ends up registering for convention, that is 25 base points the last 2 years. I don't know if they will change it this year. That is, yes, I did. That is 25 base points added each month, right? So they don't go away. Every month of the competition, your points start over, except for those 25 points per consultant that you have registered to go to convention. Now, hey, Ernestine. Hello, everybody. Hey, you guys, if you guys want to share the love, I have a wonderful Share the Love Vintage Valentine's special prize. You guys, I'm going to tell you most of my personal collection is hearts, okay? I'm a heart girl and a rhinestone girl. I do have some stone and everything else, and that's just from my secret stash for Sunday. Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have this vintage Z piece that we'll be giving away as our sprinkle prize. And we also have this for Bring a Friend prize. So if your friend comes and they sprinkle the show too, and they say that you brought them, only people, the more friends you bring, the more entries you get in, must be present to win. And that is Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, okay? So, sign. And you're going to sign if you guys are true to yourself and you guys are actually communicating well on your live and not thinking up conversations, right? Don't be afraid to tell somebody why you joined, what this means to you. And I had this conversation today I went to the salon, obviously, right? And then I'm currently in a weight loss program, and so I went to go weigh in, and I was talking to the girls, and I talked to the person at the salon. And it was funny because my stylist was the one that brought it up, but when I went to go weigh in, what is this? This is how many people I am actually looking to sign during this month while the special is going on. So there's a huge incentive to join Paparazzi. It's the best one they offer all year. And so I'm looking to add 10 teammates to my team, which is not a big number for me. My strongest recruiting month was 23 consultants. So when you guys are signing up people, what you want to make sure, I don't want people to join my team that are not like me. So I always communicate that this is hard work. This wasn't just given to me. It wasn't like magic. The worst thing that you could say to somebody like me is to say, hey, you know, how'd you get so lucky? I worked it. And I took advantage, and I give my team the same tools and skills that I used. And you guys want to have a team like you. I don't want people that think that this is a magic trick, right? That you get instant rich. So when you guys are bringing in consultants and you're working your business, you want consultants like you, and you can't have that unless you guys are being true to yourselves and how you're communicating about who you are, right? And if you're planning out your conversations on your lives, that's not you, right? Because I don't plan out conversations with my husband. I don't plan out conversations with my friends. So the other thing is you want to be live every day. Now, some of you guys may already have YouTube channels. I highly suggest that you try a live on YouTube if you have not. You can go live on MeWe, you can go live on TikTok. You are trying to pull in different audience bases than what you are just used to here. And you need another, like tip number 6 is tell your customers what you're doing, right? Because the curiosity comes out. Yay, awesome. So the curiosity comes out, and we're all suspicious creatures, right? So I am like, okay, if I saw you and you were like the underdog, let's say, and you're like, I really want a Z, and you've been talking about it the whole time, I'm sure as heck gonna tune in during Z season to see how you're doing, and that's gonna help you guys, right? So you guys, hey Misty, hey Lola, hi Karen, you absolutely have to be on top of it. Aw, thank you, Karen. So that's a big part of the game, right? Communicate with your customers. Tell them what your goals are. If you want to win a Z, if you're looking to get 10 new teammates, I'm not used to my camera being flipped, non-mirrored. If you want 10 new teammates, you have to let people know that that's what you're looking to do, right? And so this is point number 7, what sleep, right? What is it? Because I didn't sleep to win my Z. And for me, I went really hard, and then at the end of the month, we had something financially come up, and so I was unable to purchase for 3 days, and I was in the top 3 the whole time, and so I went a whole nother month without sleeping. And during this time period, I knew that I had to keep going. Thank you, Yvette. I knew that I had to keep going and get this on the road, right? There was no way that if I kept going live and the packages were getting logged up, that I could continue and that I could keep people happy to keep them coming and shopping. So literally, I remember that there were 3 nights in a row that I didn't get any sleep, and I was on my 3rd day, and my girlfriend used to clean my house, and she came over and she says, are you okay? And I'm like, I haven't slept for 3 days. And she goes, then how are you functioning? And I'm like, I just got to do it, right? So that is important. What sleep? There is no sleep during necklace season, okay? If you're sleeping, count on not winning. Wear jewelry similar to how you would like your Z collection to look, okay? That is super important because the jewelry that you wear, they do spy on you. They do see what your personality type is. Talk about it on your lives, right? Thank you, Mary Beth. You also want to order jewelry like it's your job, because guess what? It is, right? So the biggest mistake that I see people make, and this is just common in business, is let's say that you've grown your viewers and you have 10 more viewers. Are you ordering more jewelry to accommodate that rise? If you had 10 viewers and now you have 20, are you ordering double the amount of jewelry that you were ordering? Oh no, that's terrible. In January? So you definitely have to order jewelry like it's your job, and it is your job. I never, you know, whiners never win. That's all I want to say. So if you're a Debbie Downer, like well, we have until the end of this month to change that tune, right? Start being positive. You guys, nobody wants to support you if you're a complainer, and nobody wants to watch you if your life's miserable, you know? And I have always embraced being positive and keeping positivity in my life. So the other thing is that I want, and that's the last of the 10 tips, is be gracious and ship like a boss, right? So all during Z season, and even still sometimes now, I get a lot of orders. Hey, Christina. Hey, JT. Even now, I get a lot of orders, right? And I try with the customers that I know, I'll write a little note, or sometimes I'll drop a piece in there and be like, yay, I thought about you when I saw this, and I thought I'd send it out to you, you know, or those Christmas ornaments that we had gotten. You want to do things that are, you know, you want to be thankful when people are coming up to your show because you're live every single day. Are you thanking them for coming back? Because being live every day, and we have girls that will be on there for you, that's a hard thing, right? So that is basically our top 10 tips. You guys are welcome to join my YouTube channel. It is Marissa's Bling on a Budget. I also have a website. It has over 15,000 items. My vintage jewelry live show, which I showed some of the pieces that were going to be in it on a previous video. I do training here on my business page. That was kind of my resolution, was to help a bunch of other consultants. I do training here on my business page. And also, you can sign up for my text alerts. Michael will put it into the comment feed. If you guys would like to pre-register for my show, type register. Oh, I forgot too. If you want to purchase my hair clips, they just came in today. They're hot pink and they're glitter. You know what? I should show them off my head, but I don't want to take these ones out of my hair. Those are sold 101. Sold 101. And these are from my pink glitter hair clips. This necklace, or these earrings here, are come out on top. They are multi-iridescent. I'm not used to having my camera flipped. They are multi-iridescent, and they are post-back earrings. Those are sold 102. This is crystal carriages. It's graduated and has a multi-iridescent chain and graduated faceted beads. This is sold, what am I at? 103. And this is my ring. It is very iridescent, and very iridescent is sold 104. Once you guys have registered in that, you guys can go, and if you click any of the links, you have to confirm your account in your private messages, but you can scroll down thousands and thousands of products. Even if you shopped with me last weekend, we've added over 300 items since then, okay? So Michael is getting ready, the sprinkle prize. Don't forget, my show is Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. This will be our sprinkle prize. It is a vintage Z collection. If you guys would like to purchase my Z, this is the Z that I won in 2018, now retired, and I don't know many people that have it. This is really weird for me to do this with the mirrored. If you guys want to win my Z, I'm sorry, buy my Z, it is a $25 Z collection. It is sold 500. And anybody watching it, once this gets published on YouTube, you cannot register for my live shows. You need to go to my business page, which is Marissa's Bling on a Budget, or marissa.commentsold.com. Also at Sunday at 4 p.m. And like I said, like 80% of the show is going to be vintage. I want to show some of the hot Valentine's pieces and things that just came out recently on the show. However, like, it's going to be the hottest season pieces that I sold out of right away throughout this year. And it's going to be all the Valentines from last year. And then it's going to be my personal collection, which is all types of vintage goodies. This is the Bring a Friend prize, right? Michael's cutting out the names. But I will have all kinds of jewelry such as this from when I first started that I had kept from my personal collection and never wore. So you guys will want to tune in Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. If you have questions about joining, Paparazzi has an awesome, awesome deal going right now. It is the best incentive that they have all year round. Of course, Vicky, you are so my ring girl, man. You, like, honestly, Vicky, I was looking at some of these rings. I'm like, ooh, Vicky's going to love this. So here is for this ring, and they need to be present to win. And I may be, look at this. I can't even do it on camera because I'm not used to mirror. I may be able to dig up another one of these for my show on Sunday. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Angela. Make sure you guys are, if this is your first time making a claim with me, make sure you go to your private messages and confirm your account. And then also you can scroll down once you see the total in your cart, and you can shop hundreds and hundreds and thousands of items. If not, my website, I am looking for Kathy Nell Reynolds. Kathy, are you here, girlfriend? Kathy! How you can do it by yourself. And we'll talk after the show. Long time no see, girl. You don't do it. You mean do lives? I only have help, and you can watch. You see, I share my team's lives on my business page. But I only have help because of the size audience that I have. If I could do this, and that was why we went to this program by myself, but Michael likes to participate with me. So if that's what you mean by doing it by yourself, absolutely you can do this by yourself. I know, like, look at Natasha, who's on my team. I know you've seen her. She won a Z last year, and I have about 6 girls going this year, and I really think that I will have 2, hopefully, winners for the Z collection. I'm hoping, right? But I can't make them do it. That's the thing. So I do not have Kathy. I'm going to pull the next name, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, this is the sprinkle prize. I cannot guarantee that I will make it through 1 4-hour live. If I don't, trust me, I have lots of vaulted Z pieces from 2017 and earlier. We will have, Vicky, you could pay Sunday, right? So I will pull the next name, and I have Michelle Frizzell. Michelle, are you here? This is for this ring here, which was for sprinkling my show tonight publicly. Michael goes to the outside comments. But don't forget, you can bring a friend. This is a retired Z collection bracelet. It is a coil. It went with my girlfriend Erica's necklace, which is the bomb. And I will have some of Erica's necklaces on my show. And I will have my necklaces. I will have other retired necklaces also. Some from 2017. I know, girl. I know. I'm always looking at all the vintage stone. I'm going, oh, Laura's going to love this, because I know you're a vintage stone and choker girl, but I have a hard time giving up chokers, Laura. So, you have 48 hours from the time that you put something in your cart to pay. And let me go here. And I am looking for Tina Dodd. Tina Dodd, are you here? I know Tina was here. Tina's going to be going for a Z this year. I have Carolyn going for a Z. I have B going for a Z. We have lots of people going for Z's on my team, and I'm telling you, I'm not trying to forget anybody here, but I know, like, we come with a cause. We're coming with a vengeance, right? Because we've been prepping for this, and that's why I want to get you guys started if this is your dream too. No Tina Dodd. Melissa Moore. Are you here, Melissa Moore? No, your upline does not have to be active. You have to be active. And thanks, Yvette. You have to be active, and also, and if you guys are thinking about signing up for your with one of my teammates, please do. You get me and them. I will be doing training. I do a lot more training in my team group. I've been live every day this week, I believe, for them. Trying to see. And also, like I said, I have that website. Come on, Melissa. Does anybody else have any questions about winning a Z? And just to clarify, because this does go on my YouTube channel after, which is Marissa's Bling on a Budget, the signing incentive ends at the end of January. It is the best incentive that they offer since I've been a consultant. That it happens in January with the large kit. You get 50 free pieces. That is more than paying for half of your kit, right? So that's like $250 for free. And you also get a convention ticket, which right now is valued at $185 full free. So for 200 pieces, it's $500. You get an extra 50 pieces, and you get a convention ticket. The medium kit, you get 25 pieces. Michelle, who's this? Michelle, what? No, I already pulled Michelle. Whoops, whoops. Misty's joining us next week, so you'll see my number go down. Dilcher. Michelle Dilcher. That's what that is. Michael writes that I can't read it. I don't have many more names in here because not many people shared. Michelle Vilcher, come on down. Typically I do. This year, because of Michael's health and how close it fell to the cruise, I am unable to attend. When we come back from the cruise, I had to make a choice, and when we come back from the cruise, what will be happening is that Michael typically goes down. And for those of you guys who don't know, my husband is terminally ill and was supposed to pass away in October of 2017. No, it doesn't. She's got to be here when I say. Can anyone win a Z collection? Well, I laid out the stipulations. You cannot have been. I know, Michelle, I called your name and you didn't answer when I did it. So I can't go back now. I have Laura Hoagland. Laura Hoagland, winner, winner, chicken dinner. You cannot have already won a Z. You cannot be an elite consultant, meaning you cannot have a team that has already purchased 20,000 pieces of jewelry per month, right? Because that would qualify you as elite. Okay, awesome. Well, we were down to a couple names left. So, Laura, you are taking it home, girl, and I'm just going to hang on to it because I know I'll be seeing you on Sunday. You guys, make sure you guys come on down on Sunday. And if you guys are registered to shop, then type register, hit enter, go to your messenger on Facebook, your private messenger, and go ahead and click the link that's sent to you. When it takes you and you log into your account, the one thing that you're going to notice is you can scroll on down and add a bunch. I do not allow cart dumping though. So if you put something in your cart, it stays in your cart. Or I got to say bye-bye, Felicia. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'm going to be doing these trainings throughout. If you guys are new, go ahead and heart or like my video, and then I can invite you to like my business page so you receive notifications when I go live. See, that's awesome, Misty. Getting a jump start. I can't wait to have you on board, girl. You guys have a great night. I know, girl. I'm so excited. I honestly, like vintage shows, they get me crazy. I can't even tell you. I have so much jewelry to show. And I'll show you guys, let me show you a little sampling, right? Let me show you something good. Let me see here. Something I haven't posted a preview of. Let's do that. Let me give you something good for those who are curious how good it's going to get. Oh, that's all good stuff, but that stuff I took pictures of and I can't remember if I posted it. Ah! I'm coming, I promise. Let's do. Okay, so here's a couple things. I'll pull this out. So you guys know how Paparazzi started and they did, Oh, awesome. Thank you, Marilyn. So when Paparazzi started, everybody thinks these crushed rock bracelets that came out were the first ones. When I first started, they had crushed rock bracelets and they were thinny. This is totally crushed it and I have it in 3 colors. Like, I've been holding on to this stuff because I'm like a jewelry hoarder, right? But better than that, these are all things like before I came out. And then, of course, I've got like the hardest to get pieces that I've never worn. Like, oh, kapow, you know? And then we're going to have like moonstone, vintage, beautiful, multi. And then we have pieces. This was from my first convention. I sold out of them immediately on my first live. But this is, like, I am pulling out all the hearts. Because personally, like, I have an attachment to hearts, right? Obviously, my wedding ring is a heart. So this is, like, completely innocent. Like, I've got vintage. So that's, like, 2 years old, right? I'm telling you guys, I have the goods. Come see me on Sunday. We'll have a good time. It may be an 8-hour live. I'm not sure because I have so much posted. I loved this bracelet when it came out. This is over a 1.5 years old. This is called Refresh, and it's like being at the spa. Some of you guys have shopped with me since then, so you're like, whoa, I remember that. Because I always keep a secret stash of jewelry. I will have a lot of the hot pieces that just came out. You know, there's a lot of good stuff up on my website right now, especially the one that Hunter Matthews brought back. It's the blue rhinestone, the right to remain sparkly, like for $5, ladies, can't go wrong. So you guys want to go ahead, check out my website. It's Marissa's Bling on a Budget, and it has over 14,000 different items on it. And we will have probably around 1,000 different items on my show on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Have a great night, you guys, and thank you always for shopping and joining me. Bye-bye, guys.